Hey, this is a book review for this book called The Fifth Wave, written by this dude named Rick Yancey. So the whole thing kicks off when an alien spaceship appears above the Earth's atmosphere and we don't know why the hell they're here. We try to communicate with them, but they're not saying anything back. So after 6 months of silence, we find out why they're here, which is basically the impending doom and the destruction of the human race. They start killing off the population of Earth in waves. So you have the first wave where they kill a few 100,000 people, and the second wave they kill more people and then more people. So the book starts off really on the fourth wave with this girl named Cassie, who's 16 years old, and her family gets fucked basically. All she has left is her brother, and you follow her around when she's trying to save her brother, which is not that easy since the fourth wave is basically the aliens basically incubating human bodies, and you don't really know who to trust and who's not to trust, and you could really well be one of the last people alive on Earth. So yeah, good luck with that. She eventually meets a few characters along the way, some of which are helpful and some of which who are not. The writing was pretty straightforward and easy to read. I finished the book in 3 days even though I was working. I think you can finish it in 1 day if you have time. I have to say that the premise of this novel is amazing. The world which she lives in and like the whole situation should make for an amazing story. But it kind of doesn't for many reasons. One of them being is that the pacing of the book is way too fast. I felt like this book could have been much longer and would have been better off for it. And because of that, you feel that the relationships between the characters are flawed because there's just not enough time to build the relationships properly. You feel like trust is gained and lost quickly. And the same thing can be said for the love relationship in the book. I thought that the attraction and the development between the two characters was way too fast, and you're like, when did you have the time to trust him, and why are you only thinking about these questions and having these doubts now where you should have had them before? And the dialogue as well just didn't seem realistic to me. Like, that's not how a 16-year-old or someone in that situation would have behaved. The story is told through multiple perspectives, one of them being Casey and the other two is Ben Parrish and Evan Walker. And the transition between these characters is so poor that I couldn't figure out who the hell I was reading about until like a paragraph into that chapter. When it comes to the plot, there are only 1 or 2 surprises. For the most part, most of the events are very predictable, and you basically can figure out what's gonna happen. Overall though, I thought that the book should have been much longer and it would have been better off for it. Most of these characters are immemorable. You won't remember most of them after finishing this book, and this is supposed to be like a series, I think, a trilogy or something like that. So hopefully Rick Yancey write better books in the future. Anyways, thanks for watching, and I hope you guys subscribe to my channel. That would be like awesome. Alright, peace.